3 highly successful dragons worldwide have already made their mark now. Peter Jones was led to success by his fantastic idea by selling Haribo in a schoolyard. Now currently, he's worth over £32 million. Could our next 2 candidates, Chloe and Giles, be the next business success with their revolutionary business proposition?
Hello Dragons, my name is Giles Gear and I'm the Human Resources Director. To my left is my business partner Chloe Holden. I will now pass you our product and our profit loss account for you to take a look at. Here's the top of the product.
Right, here today are the rest of my team on the Dragons panel. Emma Clements is our secretary. Parish is our finance manager. And last but not least, Katie Richards is our managing director.
Tell us a little bit about your business and product.
The product Shake and Spray is one of a kind. It is a natural coloured hair dye in an aerosol can. The hair dye provides perfectly even coverage of all hair types in just 5 minutes and a few easy steps. On top of this, there is no need for combing or pasting dye on the hair, which saves splats of dye getting onto bathroom walls. The hair dye has the enriched benefit of subtropical scents and no ammonia. This is the hair dye of the future.
Which is part of the business. Costs. We encountered some costs spiralling from marketing budgets through to manufacturing the hair dye. We are asking kindly for £60,000 to expand our current small factory to allow us to produce hair dye on a national market scale size. Some of the other capital will be used for further market research, plus patenting the new product. We have currently saved £40,000 in shared amounts.
This is a very nice bottle. But do you currently understand what market you're planning to operate in?
Yes, as a hair dye business, we understand that it's a very competitive market with well-known brands such as L'Oreal and Garnier. It is going to be difficult to launch our product due to well-known products. We've decided to sell our product at $5.99 because we wish to undercut under competitors, and this was found out by recent primary research. We are hoping that our marketing strategy will generate a high introductory sales volume.
Are there any other questions you would like to know on the background of our business and product?
Where do you see yourselves in 12 months if we only invest £30,000 instead of £60,000?
We as a business would have learned to budget meticulously and focus mainly on our marketing and production costs. We as a business would like to advertise our product heavily by TV advertisement to reach a wide audience. However, we know this is very expensive. We as a business would have this would be radio advertisement to advertise promotions of the product combined with free samples of our product in hair salons. We as a business realise that setting up and running costs are the main problems for a new business. By being students 5 days a week, we have understood that raising capital is extremely difficult and have found out that entrepreneurs struggle to raise funds. We conquered this problem by borrowing money from our friends and family for our business project, as we are currently unavailable to acquire a bank loan. Although this was one of the best ways to raise capital, it was highly turbulent due to bad cash flow from our parents struggling with the current economic climate.
That does sound challenging. It would be too good to be true to have thought that this business would have been different to any other. The P word, problems. What problems have you overcome in your experience at Shake and Spray?
Well, Deborah, can I just say, looking lovely this afternoon. As a team, we have encountered a wealth of problems which have been frustrating at times, but they've been pleasing to overcome because we've learned from our mistakes and found success. One problem that we've faced was the lack of communication, and we found out that it leads to reduced productivity, and lastly, it breaks up the team. Our team got behind with writing up minutes and sending regular emails to one another. We as a team incorrectly thought that messages could be passed on to one another in the school or word of mouth. We soon found that this was inefficient, as messages were passed on incomplete, and being students in a large school, it was an unreliable method of communication. We solved this problem by arranging regular meetings at lunchtime to ensure that all the team members could receive the same and correct messages about the business. Thus, to improve our contact with one another, we made sure we exchanged email addresses to keep in contact if one of the team couldn't make one of the meetings or make deadlines with the work.
It's fascinating when you consider the crucial problem that many businesses face in the first few years of trading. What's your opinion on other commitments and the importance of using reliable suppliers?
easy to get behind due to personal education responsibilities. Sometimes we found ourselves snowed under by a lot of coursework and revision. This in theory led to deadlines not being met. We encountered this when we were on study leave and a business plan needed to be written in a short space of time. At first, the team was worried and no one was willing to negotiate to complete working time. As a result, the team met at lunchtime and resolved the problem by just simply talking together. This conquered the problem, as everybody in the team could have an input and an idea instead of the managing director taking a centralised approach to decision making. The team then worked collectively together to work on each section of the business plan, and this meant that the workload was divided up equally. As a team, we learnt that this method worked efficiently, as no one in the team felt that they had an incapable amount of work to complete. Thus, the entire business plan was completed to a high quality in time for the deadline, instead of being rushed by one person. From having this experience, each member of the team has realised that this can be applied to any scenario in business when deadlines need to be met.
From having this business experience, what skills do you believe are vital for success?
Well, I'm actually glad you asked that, Duncan. As a team, there are a variety of skills that are significant in business itself. Fundamentally, we believe that teamwork is fundamental to ensure motivation is kept high within the group and also to ensure that we share the same common goal. Furthermore, research skills and each one of us taking responsibility for our role is equally important. Without using our skills with primary and secondary research, it would have been difficult to gather relevant and up-to-date information about our product, costs and the market we would like to operate in. As a result, to carry out the research for our business, we used a variety of sources such as internet websites, newspapers and that sort of thing for our secondary research, combined with questionnaires for our primary research. We've considered that taking responsibility for our roles in the business has proved to be important, especially when specific tasks and research are set in a specific field of business. For an example, if there was a research needing to be carried out on an advertisement, Chloe, the marketing director, would take the responsibility to ensure that it was completed. Would any of you like me to expand on any issues I've spoken about, or is there any other questions at all?
Positive approach to conflict, therefore making it less likely to happen. For example, during decision making, we made sure that everyone was given an equal say, and then instead of criticising each other, suggestions, we supported one another by offering improvements until we came to the final decision.
But that doesn't mean you've had a smooth run, does it? That's impossible.
I think my assistant is going to answer this one.
Of course not, but though the motivation and high spirit of the group was able to be maintained, it means we'll quickly overcome any issues. This mainly occurred through the use of discussion, which again enabled us to see the different opinions to allow us to come to a compromising situation which suits all members.
Thanks for asking, Deborah.
How did you allocate tasks evenly in your group?
I'm glad you've asked that as well, Duncan. Each member was responsible for a certain area of our business. We then allocated duties and tasks in relation to the roles. This helped to motivate our team, as all members were aware of their responsibility, though any mistakes they made, and hence they tried to eliminate and prevent mistakes from happening.
How important were your business advisors in your decision making?
Our business advisor was very helpful, as they were able to advise us on how to improve and informed us of their mistakes, so we're able to learn from their mistakes in order to be successful.
But overall, how successful do you see your business becoming in the future?
Yeah, we have discussed this problem. In the long term, we hope to become a well-established brand, meaning that we'll be against competitors such as Garnier. Hopefully through the differentiation and the sort of uniqueness of our products to theirs, we could become a lot more successful than and in long term it becomes, a great success.
Good answer.
Well, I'm sorry, I don't agree with her diet. Mine's completely natural. I'm out.
Moving on. I'm willing to invest £30,000 into your business. You'll have to get another dragon on board. Peter?
Well, that seems reasonable. I could invest 30,000, but I want 20% of the business myself.
Right, okay, can we just have a quick word about that, please, Dragon?
Just at the back.
Yeah, we've accepted your offer, so I'd like to take it away. Sorry, I'm really sorry, Peter.
Okay.
That's another successful day in the den with Giles and Chloe getting the investment they wanted. They had sacrificed 40% of their business, but it's a great deal for them.